says the stream is live.
We are back. Let me see if I can get the Instagram one up. It's amazing how far
it's counting down from 3:55. Did it like go back in time?
What do you mean?
Did you is it continued on from David Kent's, or is this a new one?
Where do you see that?
Top left corner.
Okay.
It says
no, it's counting up for me live, and it's going up from 30 seconds. So
mine says like 4.5 minutes. Okay. Well, we are back. Here we are.
Well, the only problem is Instagram. I don't know if I'm connected here, so
I can check
on Instagram.
I see we are live on the I guess they call it X now. The last time I was here, it was Twitter.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, it has been a while. So Periscope. I'm trying to. Yeah, I know. Periscope was a nice thing. It got us to where we are now. So
I don't see. I'm looking at the wrong one. Hold on.
I don't think we are on Instagram because you have to do like an extra step, and Instagram kind of crashed on me in the meantime. So I'm going to see if I can add the Instagram link here and get it onto Instagram while we're doing this. So kind of on the fly.
Can you see how many people are on the X these days, or how does that work? I don't want to like double up my.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to like re-add Instagram here. So now that we can do it on all these platforms at the same time, which is pretty incredible.
Well, there are 4 people watching us. It's only about 1,000 less than the last time.
Oh, I think considerably less than that. But
what's your YouTube? Is it just the inside?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. But all right, there we go. I think we have Instagram.
Instagram is the thing now.
Yeah, for sure. So, and I think it'll all come.
Yeah, it'll come pretty quickly because the message that's being spoken is not being spoken many other places.
Yeah, well, of course, it's going to take a little bit of time for, the following to come back here. But I think a lot of people actually told me they were pretty excited about it. So, I mean, like, of course, I think there's a lot to talk about in grassroots because, look, at the end of the day, no one's talking about like the whole grassroots scene and recruiting and, the whole pre-college thing. So I think that's pretty interesting. And then, of course, it's, inevitable. We're going to talk about some college games and maybe a few other things. So, I mean, I think we're up on everything at this point. I think we're up on Instagram, Facebook. I have Facebook on too. Were you able to put in any of your accounts, or just like when you come in as a guest, it's just
I'm just going to be a guest, I think, on this, just because, I don't, I always get my coaches in AAU are always like, be careful because, we're friends with some of these other people. And I'm like, okay, well, we won't link the FGB account to the independent thoughts of Kenny.
All right. Well, fair enough. I mean, ultimately you're running FGB, but that's fine. I mean, it's, you have a lot of other people there with you now. So I guess we have to respect.
Yeah, it's the United Nations of Orlando now.
Yeah, we have to respect their feelings. So, but
right.
I think it's really good. And,
as we say at work all the time, I respect your opinion. So
yeah, of course. No question.
As my boss keeps telling me, he's like, man, you're getting more and more anti-establishment. And I was like, well, I think that's what happens when you get older.
Maybe. So, no, it should be good. I think there's a lot to talk about in grassroots these days. And, we probably don't have time to like get super deep down the rabbit hole of all of it tonight. Cause I mean, I think we could probably do a 2-hour show tonight if we just like talked everything there is grassroots basketball in one episode. So, we could definitely scratch the surface though with some of the going ons.
Well, I think that some of the things going on are just unprecedented. And, I think that along with being unprecedented, I watched, the only thing I can stay sane on is watching Kelvin Sampson speak today. And, he goes, there's just more people out there who are just have no idea what they're talking about and just totally lying than there ever have been. And they got to kind of go unchecked at this point. So I don't think my mission here is to individually call people out, but more of a set the record straight and make you think a different type of way.
Yeah, no, I think for sure. Like, I think people have plans that they want to execute and they're hopeful that they're going to be able to execute those. But, there also has to be some, reality brought to the equation here and, the ability to people to do some of the things they're saying. And, I'm not saying any specific person can't do it, but, at the end of the day, it's a tall order and asking a lot of people to do a lot of things. So, but, we let's not go too deep into it right now because, we're just previewing this and trying to go for a little test run. Hey, we're up to 35 people. That's not a bad start. We haven't done this in what?
I don't know. Probably since COVID, probably before COVID, right?
I don't know. Well, yeah, it must have been before COVID.
It was probably right when I got to Orlando, and I got to Orlando in like 18, 19. So that
really threw a wrench in it because it was really hard to do like we were able to do it on Twitter a little bit, but it wasn't super easy.
Well, and then just schedules and having kids. Now that my youngest is 3, there's not on call every second for a child issue. So at 9 o'clock, everybody's asleep at least. So
right. No question, my house as well.
Oh, I saw somebody posted in the chat. You can post in the chat. That's big.
All right, yeah, Bill reposted the stream. All right, Bill. Welcome to Tee'd Up, brother. And, just a little preview here. We're going to do the actual show. I don't know, about 15 minutes here. What do you think?
That sounds good. I'm going to try to get the HD Kenny on the better computer. I haven't used it in a while. I'm using 2 work computers to go right now. So, we're just struggling with technology.
Yeah, no, it looks okay, though. You're good.
Yeah. I have kind of an office / workout room that, I put some books behind me to look intelligent. So that was big.
It looks better than my chicken scratch behind me. So
I know. I keep forgetting you're not in the same locale.
Do something about that. I don't even have it on the wall. It's literally just like leaning up against the floor here. So
yeah, I definitely have some books in the background. I had to haul them in here from the inside bookshelf. So
yeah.
I think that
maybe I should get a slightly better background here.
Yeah, I mean,
I was going to do a hot tub, but
yeah, I was going to do it outside, and then I forgot it's pitch black at 5 o'clock now.
It just doesn't work. Yeah,
the mosquitoes wanted to tune in from their phone, not see it live.
For sure, so mosquitoes can be pretty bad here.
How do you see how many people are on it?
I can just see 58 on like the studio thing. Let's see. They're all coming. Let's see.
I can't see it on Instagram. That would be the one thing
I can't see the Instagram viewers. 51.
I see it now. So on Instagram, it's on the John McGraw one. It's not on the Insider Exposure. You know that?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can trade that out.
Insider Exposure has 22,000 followers, and John McGraw has 3,100. Yeah, so there's a little bit of a difference in the distribution size there.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do about that.
You can relink a different account possibly, or
we'll see. Let's see what I can do. I probably have to end the live video to do that, but we'll see.
Maybe for the next one we can get that going.
For sure.
So what are the grassroots topics going to be? Obviously EYBL. What else?
I just think we can kind of riff off of that. I mean, we could go on forever. That we could literally talk about the grassroots thing for 2 hours. So
yeah, I'd say if I was going to spitfire some grassroots, I think the Puma thing is interesting. I think the New Balance thing is interesting. I think that the dates and locations and all these other things are interesting. I think it's interesting that everybody's committing to a team in August, even though they're going to probably have a second and third team commitment graphic going down eventually.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, all that stuff is, pretty easy fodder. I mean, to talk about for sure. I mean, it's, there's a lot going on. And, I think people get excited about new shiny things sometimes, maybe, listen, I mean, we could just go talk about it forever in a day. So if you wanted, I think like the best thing to do is come back in like 10 minutes and do it. But
all right, shoot me a text when you're ready, but I'll be ready at 8:55.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Sounds good.